Two Broke Rednecks present.
Alright, somebody's gonna die.
Do we really need to see this bear beating off?
It's Freddy Fazbear on his off day.
School, of course, is named after Merlin after he had his sex change.
These boys and girls are just like friends of ours.
Obnoxious and drunk?
I know some of them.
Here we see children practicing coming out of the birth canal.
Here's the best hopscotch player in the 2nd grade. Her name is Debbie.
The master would approve.
On top. He really
Hurry up and bring me the toilet paper.
Brenda likes spelling best.
Because she's a grammar Nazi.
And there's Mike.
Shouldn't his name be Token?
What he does. This is Miss Stewart, their teacher, and Officer Dan.
They just finished having sex in the broom closet.
He visits the school often, and all the boys and girls like him.
A little too much, if you ask me.
Oh boy, the meth is ready! Here we see the young coming out of the birth canal.
Miss Stewart asks us if we remember the safety rules we've been learning about crossing the street.
No, and we're not gonna follow them even if we did.
We have signs and signals to help us remember them. Like the walk signal that tells us when it's safe to cross.
And now the March of the
And
Lemmings.
lines painted on the street to show us where the crosswalks are. Well, today Officer Dan is going to tell us about 4 special safety rules.
Does SPD stand for some police department?
They're so important that Officer Dan has brought along a special visitor.
Is it divine? I hope it's divine.
And here he is.
Did he just pull that out of his butt?
So you got a bear to beat off for him.
This little fellow is a friend of Smokey the Bear. Does anyone know who Smokey the Bear is?
Who we all know is Pharrell.
Everybody does. He helps us to remember the safety rules about fire.
Fire!
Well, this is
Fire!
Roscoe, and he's going to help us remember our 4 special safety rules.
Rule 1, don't stick Mr. Happy in a light socket.
We always go straight home from school.
No, we get detoured because the bus takes forever to get there.
The way we've been taught to go. Our mothers know how long it should take us to walk home that way.
And pray we don't make it.
The second rule is,
We never get into a car without our parents' permission.
But what if they have free Wi-Fi?
the driver might be a very bad driver.
We never take gifts from anyone without our parents' permission.
Again, what if they have free Wi-Fi?
Even a piece of candy. Our parents always know what's best for us.
We never walk or play in lonely places.
But what if it's the best spot for Wi-Fi?
Lost or hurt, and no one would find us.
But we'd have Wi-Fi.
Are Roscoe's 4 special rules. If we remember them, we'll always be safe. And we'll all see what a really good friend Roscoe can be.
Not much of one, since how he's just a wind-up toy.
Oh, please let the school be on fire.
Later on, school is
They're wearing coats in California. What is it, 75 degrees? I saw a pentagram in the flashing light.
Mike lives nearby. so he usually walks home.
Because his parents are too cheap to pick him up.
Come on and play with us.
Okay, if this bear's going to be showing up beating off the entire film, I'm going to have to leave.
Mike will go home and ask his mother if he can come back to play with his friends.
And get told not until he cleans that pigsty of a room.
Next morning, Jeff is on his way to school.
Music's way too happy. We could use some creepy music about now.
Yeah, throw on the Jaws theme.
Want to ride to school?
I got free Wi-Fi.
Oh boy, move over, I'll drive. Not the bear again.
Car without our parents' permission.
It's always polite to say, no thank you. That afternoon, when school is out, Debbie walks home too.
So if you ride the bus, you're pretty much safe and exempt from these rules. He's got a pants puppy and some candy.
Hi there. Have some candy.
And free Wi-Fi.
Let me get my phone out.
This damn bear's getting on my nerves.
From anyone without our parents' permission.
Debbie also knows it's polite to say, no thank you.
She then queefs on the dog.
The park is a great place to play.
And meet middle-aged guys.
Debbie, Jeff, Mike, and Brenda often play there together.
All wearing the same clothes for the last 3 days.
Their favorite game is follow the leader. And if
Even to the gates of hell.
they always play together in a group and never alone.
Years later, their sexual activities will be the same.
Area is the best and safest place to play in the whole park.
Ow, 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 it's hot, ow, ow, ow.
Today, Brenda's mother has told her to be home early, and it's time for her to leave. Say, I wonder if there's a shortcut down this way.
And free Wi-Fi.
Can we just kill the bear at this point?
Play in lonely places.
I guess I'd better go the way I'm sure of.
Which involves muggers, hookers, and pimps.
And so the next time Officer Dan visits the school, Roscoe comes with him again.
This time so they can take turns beating it with a baseball bat.
Special rules that Roscoe taught us. Mike remembered, didn't he?
How come you're singling me out? It's because I'm black, ain't it?
Just kill the bear already.
Go straight home from school.
I have to go home first. And Jeff remembered too. Want to ride to school?
And to suck up my big titties?
We never get into a car without our parents' permission.
No, thank you. Debbie did exactly the right thing.
She went off with a complete stranger to pet his pants puppy.
You are an idiot, bear. Die.
Without our parents' permission.
No, thank you. And Brenda was smart too. I wonder if there's a shortcut.
Out of this Sid Davis film.
We never walk or play in lonely places.
I'd better go the way I know. So let's be sure that all of us always remember Roscoe's rules.
And don't follow them.
Both Officer Dan and Roscoe want to help us to be safe. Because they're our friends.
Yeah, friends, until they bust your ass for pot.
You had one job, Sid, to kill a kid. One job.
Two broke rednecks. We don't make bad movies, we make bad movies better.